mind and no mind, and then other normal people cannot understand and will not understand and would not like to understand. No mind. No mind, is he out of mind? No. No mind means when the mind is quiet, silent. What is the difference in the emperor and the beggar? That means no begging of all the senses and the mind. Then what is the emperor? What is the royal king of kings who has no more begging left, who does not want even gold? And why? Because he is the gold. What is the other word? Fulfillment, not fulfillment. While the material can give you filling, then who are you? Nothing but a tube with the two holes. One hole filling in, another filling out, all the time, constantly. Whether you are Trump Tower, whether you are billionaire, trillionaire, but the same one begging, more and more, more and more anxiety. Whether you are scientist, what kind of science you are talking about? From to more speed, more speed, more speed, what you can see. That's not. The one who is looking faster than the speed of light, still not content. More, more, continues. But this so-called science can bring you more and more comfort. But comfort is always continued with the discomfort. Then there is something which is the another uh, dimension of bliss, where no more seeking, no more running after pleasure, because you are fulfilled. Fullness is the nature of this so-called zero. Now, zero describes nothing. Yes, exactly nothing. Look at it. No thing. No thing. No thingness. What that mean? Things mean separate from me. Things, things, thing, object, subject, subject, object. And what is between the subject and object? So, take S and O. So hum. So hum. What is the Sanskrit word of so hum? So hum. Where subject and object together. So hum. I am that. What the other word? Tat Vam Asi. I am that. That I am. Ha 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 ha. Then all your not chakras aligned, automatic, you become the divinity. Then no words can describe that fullness. Then you laugh over those people who are running after money and power. Why? Because in Sanskrit we say, चाहा गई चिंता मिटी बनियावे परवाह जाको कछु न चाहिए wahi sahamsa. The great poet, if you read Rumi, Kabir, the one who does not desire and need anything is the king of all kings, is the royal of all royalties. And you are born to live that way and of that space which does not cost anything, because the infinity can never cost anything. It's the illusion people always measure how much. The more expensive, the more value. Oh. Alexander the Great, when dying, he said, oh, give me 10 years, I'll give you half the kingdom, I'll give you billion days. Give me not only 10 days. No. Therefore, don't waste your precious life. Wake up to the reality. And actually, it's other way round. When we say wake up, then there is some effort, something I'll have to do. Ho. And monkey mind can only think of how, why, again and again and again and again. It is reverse. That's what I sometimes say, meditation is not that you can do. The real meditation happens when you are chattering stops. The reality already is. When your fake desires stop. And this material world is constant salesmanship. Get this, run. These are different faces of the desire, the illusory desire. Oh, when I will get big bank balance, that would change, that will make that. And you already are half dead, 40 years in accumulating things. Why the whole world is rat race? Because do they like to become rat and chief of rat? Therefore, you will do a grace to yourself if you seriously examine the existential serious question. not listening to me or believe. No, examine, burning question, who am I? And the same question can be on 10 levels. One is just fanciful, who am I, name, or lazy questions, or no. The more real question, it will burn away all the fakeness. And you already are Tattvamasi. Therefore, real scientist is the one who was Buddha, who was Bhagwan Ramana Maharishi, who questioned. That is the science, not the science of external things, more speed. And the world is laughing at them. What are they doing? Computer can create a hunger, can create a sound sleep? Can you go and buy sound sleep? What is the sound sleep? When your monkey mind is little bit at rest. And imagine there is another kind of sound sleep. That means you are living the life, but you are already dead. You are living by the Lord, of the Lord, for the Lord. That is the Lord alive. And that's the kingdom of heaven. Not there, here and now. Then you will feel the heaven and heavenly. Why? Because you are not distracted by the material. You use the material. You use the computer cars, but you are not enveloped by them. You are not distracted by them. They are just only means and tools. But what is happening today, the technology giving this much comfort, but this much discomfort. Our body, mind get distracted and so much tense because we are being consumed by. Consumed is the right word. You can get massage chair, yeah, circulation, yes, but love is disappearing through the window. Everything else is there. Flowers are there, big, fat, rose flowers, but where is the perfume? Everything is there, but perfume is not there. 10 kind of good-looking roses, but there is no smell there. That's a living example. That's the living example of the foods too, genetic food. Big fat tomatoes and look like steak, potato, tomato, but there's no nutrition there, no taste there. Therefore, the supreme science is the science of the self. Know thyself. 2 words, know thyself, but all the scriptures of all the world, whether west or east or north or south, know thyself. Is it taught in school and colleges? No. That's with the open university. And of course, there are yogas every block, but I wish if you start the yoga of knowing thyself. And soon it will be the big need because that's the foundation of the health and happiness. Om Shanti.
Just press N. Wow, we make a lot of videos.